Welcome everyone back to the worst show ever with Josh and Enoch, better known as Moose Nagy and Dr. Clyde Williams. So, so we don't get the annoying noise. We're gonna find out if it's my computer or it's where we've been having it at. Last time I totally shut the power off of it and it still got noise. Maybe it's just my microphone and we'll have to get Mike's actual mics maybe if it happens again. So we apologize if it happens for a third time. And third time strikes out and we'll have to get new mics. So tomorrow's the Super Bowl. Or maybe when this is uploaded, it'll be Sunday and it'll be Super Bowl Sunday. So what are you going for?
Seahawks.
So, me too. It seems every year I bet with the evil Christopher Foster over who's gonna win, and I always seem to go for the National Conference champions for some reason. It's just the way it's been. And one more thing, it's the second time I've ever done this bet, and I'm gonna continue doing this bet, and I'm gonna get the advantage on him. I bet 49ers last year, and the other team won. So I'm gonna try to get 50-50 this time.
Yeah.
Alright, we don't watch football. Is there anything you want to say about the Super Bowl?
No.
It's a big commercialized looking thing, and but it's fun to watch, I guess. So what we actually want to talk about was the game we did for 2 months. We did game a month we did nominated for games of the year. Game of the Year awards, and for a month we did voting, and it's finally finished. It was the longest pain in the butt thing ever, but it had to be done because there's guys in school, there's guys working in all the state, and we're trying to make it as fair as possible for everyone. Make it convenient for everyone. So let's start at the bottom of the list. The worst here is between your nephew and FrenchFry, Chris, and it was actually a very close thing, and Chris won by 1 vote.
And Chris has long hair, and it's when he doesn't shower, it gets disgusting.
Yeah, it's an ugly thing. He's like almost halfway up on his back. It's everywhere. I mean, I think the only reason Bob was almost tied with him is because he has the bowl cut and it looks like some bubble on his head. I think it's not near Chris level yet. And Wilford, the only time his hair is bad is when he dyes it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just don't look good with dyed hair.
Yeah.
And so that's the hair award. So the next one is most anticipated game for this year is Dragon Ball Z. Diablo for Persona for the 3DS. I don't even know if it's gonna come in America yet, so I might not even get it this year. But Dragon Ball Z, I think it's most definitely gonna be a fighting game. It's the first time I think a fighting game has ever won an award for Misfits in 3 years. So. You looking forward to that? I know you voted for it.
Yeah, I am. I want to try and see what it looks like and how is it played.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z returns for the first time in the new generation of gaming. So the next one is Microsoft Disappointment of the Year. Microsoft stabbing gamers in the back, and what that is I don't think the Xbox One counts because I keep having to tell my friend who's a PlayStation fanboy. Microsoft, when they first unveiled the Xbox One, it was all about the movies or the TV shows you can watch on there, using it to replace your cable box and trying to stream TV over the internet and using Netflix and all these apps. And They didn't talk about anything dealing with games until E3, and they tried all this bullshit on us, like you had to install a game on there and you couldn't let your friend borrow a game and all this nonsense. And that definitely gets our disappointment of the year thing, but Xbox One doesn't because they did turn everything around, almost everything around, and Xbox One seems like it's okay now. All you do need a day one patch where it might take a while to update it, but I had to do the same thing with the Wii U anyway. When it first came out, there was like a 4 hour patch for whatever reason, and I don't know if PlayStation has that. I don't really follow PlayStation. The reason I think I'm gonna get Xbox One is because our pal's gonna get PlayStation, so it'll be convenient to bring one over for a day instead of because I don't play games online too much. There'll be no reason to have the same one. We could trade even if we're desperate to try the exclusive games.
Yeah.
And you got any more thoughts on that?
No.
So, up the list, DLC expansion of the year, Apocalypse for Call of Duty 2. That was the Origins Zombies one, and I don't know which multiplayer maps that was.
Yeah.
What do you think of Origins?
It's alright, but I forgot what was a bad thing about it.
Some people might say kind of hard, but I'm down with that. I like that. They keep doing different things with zombies, and that's why I like different.
Yeah.
I like some of the Call of Duty things they pull, but so I didn't vote for it. I voted for Citadel for Mass Effect 3. And actually there was a tie, but it became the tiebreaker, and I did politic a little bit, so I got ones that tied that I wanted really bad to win, and I didn't, and I made little other ones for other people to be happy about, and it's not my, it was tied for weeks, and I told people on Facebook, voting's almost done. They didn't. Well, yeah. Got my phone. No one calls me anyway. So, anything else on Origins liked?
Well,
see, I did find the funny deaths where you got crushed by the robot.
yeah.
Everything's going crazy, and oh no.
And when that robot comes and grabs you with his big claw and turn you on fire.
Yeah, that actually, up next, that's the guy who won Antagonist of the Year, the Panzer Soldat. I don't know if I'm supposed to read that another way, that's how it's written. So what do you think about that guy's being the big bad guy? Both of us didn't vote for it. I voted for Zinniak and he voted for Salem from Army 2. So, but what do you think about that guy as the villain of the year?
It's kind of hard to defeat him, but he's cool.
Yeah, my only problem is he's not a main story villain. We don't really know nothing about him. But
Yeah.
it would kind of be like voting for a guy in like the Super Nintendo games where it's a hard boss, or even 80s more like, I think this one goes Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Whatever, so. Can't say much about him because the character doesn't talk. Yeah, he's hard to beat and he's a pain in the butt, and that's another reason why he's probably the character, and he's kind of cool, I guess. So, and every time he does the darn thing, I think it's just me that says, "Get over here," like he's fucking Scorpion. Alright, so our Protagonist of the Year is Henry from 3DS. 3DS Fire Emblem Awakening, and I was playing this game while Enoch was playing Grand Theft Auto 5, and the sounds it was making, he thought I was playing a sex exploitation game, because sometimes we're like, noises there, yeah.
Yeah, I was really concentrating on my this game, Grand Theft Auto, and all of a sudden the voice turned up on the game, and I was hearing nothing but moaning, and it didn't sound like it. I was just playing, and what you play? Are you playing some porn game?
Not that time. I was not playing a porn game at that time. I was playing Fire Emblem Awakening. So I'm surprised that Trevor from this game, he only got one freaking vote on the voting. That is a shock to me. The competition was Mario and Henry. So Henry won. Surprisingly, I thought he'd get 1 or 2 votes, and he is the surprise of the year. So Henry, I love him because he's crazy, he's nuts, he makes funny jokes. One friend didn't like him because he didn't like the funny he didn't like the funny joke because they were dark, and so he'll talk about death and how, but he has cute conversations, he has funny conversations, serious ones. And Fire Emblem Awakening's a great role-playing game. I love it, and Henry's my favorite character, and that's why I picked him. So there's that, and so PC Game of the Year. I just played the demo. I keep trying to download it, and it never works. Slender the Arrival. Both of us know. We played Slender games, but not the full on Arrival game.
Yeah.
The new one. And the only reason that I voted for Democracy 3, the only reason it's won is because it's Slender. And none of us really play PC games. I played the only one. I played PC games, but nothing from this year. The only one I played this year was, Slender and Democracy 3, and it was just hard. People didn't know what the heck Democracy 3 was, so they voted for Slender. That's fine, whatever. Probably pissed some of the PC gaming world off.
Yeah.
They're elitists anyway. Fuck them. So a game we did play a lot. Wii U Game of the Year, Super Mario 3D World. We talked about this on the Wii U video last episode, and and we called it. We said that's gonna get Wii U Game of the Year. It's cute. There's cats. It's great for children. It has some challenging levels, and so what was your favorite thing from the game?
I don't remember.
What I like doing was, how in the Mario games you could jump on the Koopa and take its shell, and this one you could run around and then he'll chase after you to try and get it back, and then after a minute he'll get pissed off and there's a bunch of cute things you can find in this game. You can if you go through it once, you play it again and you find new little things, secrets and whatnot. So it's if you have a Wii U, it's a must-have. So anything else about Mario?
No.
No. Okay. Well, PlayStation 3 Game of the Year, The Last of Us. Did you ever play this?
I don't think so. I never tried it.
It's a zombie game. Well, I only played it for like a couple hours, and it's the only game I voted for in that category because it's the only one I played. There's some cool ass zombies, like one you have to sneak around and not make noise around, and there's some fun stuff you can do, and the story is very interesting.
Oh yeah, I tried that one.
Tried it?
Yeah, when me, you, and Jay tried it.
Yeah,
played it.
You were here? I thought that was close. Oh, you were here.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
It's pretty cool. It's It's very interesting how you walk around a zombie and if it hears you, you kill him.
Yeah, this is why, I think it was better to have a PS3 the last year or two because, well, other than you couldn't get Mass Effect 1 for PS3, it never, so Xboxes, I would still rather have a 360, but you've got better exclusive games for PS3 the last few years.
Yeah.
It's a better console. But, I mean, yeah, you think about that, and the Xbox 360 game of the year is Battleblock Theater. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
I mean, there was like 3, 4 exclusives. Battleblock Theater is actually pretty fun though. You remember Castle Crashers?
Yeah.
The guys who made Castle Crashers, that's their new game from last year's Battleblock Theater. You team up with a buddy and you throw each other around and stuff over obstacles and
Oh, we tried that one.
yeah. Oh, you did, and you do puzzles. You could blur yourself up.
Yeah, you could change different characters.
Have crazy faces. And
yeah.
Superpowers.
Change your shape of your head.
Yeah, it's not a disc game. Castle Crashers and Battleblock Theater. You have to download that on Xbox Arcade, and it was. I thought it was pretty fun, and I mean, I must have spent like 15, 20 minutes with our pal Christopher killing each other outside the levels, just messing around.
Yeah, killing each other and trying to piss off each other sometimes.
Yeah, it's I like puzzle games, and I like Behemoth. That's the people who made it. If you have a 360, that was the best game for it last year. From the Misfits, we voted for Game of the Year. I don't know how. I don't think our awards are that high on the spectrum, but whatever. So we're in 17 minutes. All right, so the big one, Game of the Year, Grand Theft Auto 5. This one, every other game only got 1 vote. This one's the only one with multiple votes at all.
Yeah.
And I voted for Tomb Raider. I just like something different. I played sandbox games a lot, and I thought Tomb Raider was more fun. But see, so why so I didn't vote for it. So you explain why Grand Theft Auto 5 was the best game last year.
I like how you could upgrade the cars and make them armored, 100% armored, and I just like how the rides are, how some of the missions are, and how you free roam. The guns are pretty cool. The helicopter is pretty cool, and the characters, you could switch characters, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think one thing that why Call of Duty pisses off people so much is it's each year they come out with a new one and it's improving little by little. Grand Theft Auto has a bigger time between releases, so you can see how much better it is than the last game. I mean, I remember they used to come out with Vice City came out real quick after 3, and then San Andreas, and
yeah,
if they kept coming out with it like that, I think you'd see more of the same, and people say, "Oh, it's the same thing over and over again." And that but it seems like Call of Duty is making a lot of money anyway. But I think I think Grand Theft Auto might sell more because it's it's better than the last one, and people aren't all pissed off about it.
Yeah.
It's almost 20 minutes, so anything else you gotta say?
No.
Yeah, so that's our awards for the Misfits and Acts and our little clan in Kotzebue, Alaska. Thanks for watching. Bye.